Hey Mobile Renegade users, the time everybody's been waiting for is finally here. I'm Richard Hilton. I'm the developer of Mobile Renegade and the developer of what is now Profit Renegade. And guys, here's the deal. We're going to be converting all the Mobile Renegade users that haven't converted over. We're going to start converting them here in the next couple of days. I think there's about 5,000 of you that need to convert. I'm going to give you like 30 or 60 days to do it. If you don't do it, I'm going to start beating down your doors until you do it or whatever. I know the last time we changed servers, I had to threaten to charge you guys extra money if you didn't get it done by a certain time. Hopefully we don't have to do that this time. There's about 1,000 or a little bit less than that, probably about 800 Mobile Renegade users who have done the upgrade on their own. You can, it's pretty easy to do. However, I am going to be running webinars, hand walking everybody through it. I want to start with the United States people first, since I haven't talked to you in so long. I just want to go all over the software, show you how the new functions are. It's quite extensive compared to the smaller version of Mobile Renegade. Lots of options you can't get, so it's time for you to pop on over and become a Profit Renegade member. Again, it's free. Anybody who's been with me for any length of time, which is everybody that I'm talking to right now, you know that the Profit Renegade has no cost to be upgraded. It's part of your original deal with me. So, some things that you should know about, or some functions that you can see are clearly different. And if you're, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Let's start over, or back up a little bit. If your Mobile Renegade does not look like this, so if you're one of the 5,000 people that have not converted on your own, show up to these webinars. I want to start doing USA members first. I'm going to do it twice a day, one in the later afternoon or middle of the afternoon, and then one in the middle of the evening, so that we can get non-USA and USA people, or the different time zones in. I want to start with USA first. Non-USA people that want leads from not in the United States, we're going to be making some changes. I want some of your input on that, and the changes will be the lead sources. It's getting ridiculous, some of the work that has to be done to maintain the United Kingdom's and Australia's yellow pages. So we're going to make some decisions on that together, because I know a lot of you guys count on this software. Alright, so what I'm going to do right this minute is just show you how, or some of the upgrades. And in order to show you some of the upgrades, I'm just going to run with the most current, well, with one of the plugins I was just working on. I just patched a little bit ago, within the last couple of days actually. So we're going to go to settings, we're going to go to options. As you can see, everything should look and have the same feel as Mobile Renegade. Let's see with the drop down windows. So you guys, since you know how to run Mobile Renegade right off the bat, you already know how to run this. The only difference is you have some more options. Oh well, you have a lot more options than you ever had before. So you have the front end and main and back end threads. You have that for all services now, not just Manta and Facebook. So we're going to go ahead and set that up real quick. I'm not going to run this super fast. You guys know it's fast. I'm just going to show you how to get it rolling. These are mobile threads right here. You're familiar with that. Cherry picker. What that does is take all the first pages of your searches and group them together. So it's the very first bit of information, and it's the very first bit of leads it gets per niche for you. So it speeds the process up greatly. Create controls. That's for deduping the leads in the grid, or removing and sorting, etc. So this speeds up the process for you. Email digger, that's a big one. Look at the difference here. You can not only turn it on and set it just like before, you now have smart check, spider the entire site, fix the munged email addresses. That's if you see the word spam in it, just automatically takes it out, cleans it up. It knows when to run, faster or slower based on your internet speeds, and other good stuff. And then more advanced functions, like, or such as letting you know when the software has been blocked. You know, all good stuff that you guys know. Here's one that you guys who do a lot of searching we'll appreciate. I'm just going to come over here to keywords. You guys know what auto suggest is. It's the same as going to any one of these search engines and typing anything in. So I'm going to type in dentist, and I'm going to see what suggestions it gives me. And by the way, that is service dependent, so that's Facebook's. Let's go over here to super pages, and you will see that it gives us different information. So see how that goes? But I can take that information, go back to Facebook, just like that. So we know that would be a pretty big search, right? And when I click this icon, before with Mobile Renegade, you guys on the slower computers, you didn't know how long it was going to take to build a queue. The people on the fast computers, it would just go, it would blip by, but everybody else, they'd be wondering what was happening. Well, what we've done here is we've made it so that you could build these large queues no matter how fast your computer is, and if you have an issue, you can cancel them. So we'll just do that again. See that? It's building a queue, and that's why I showed you what a big search that is. It's pretty quick, right? So that's a huge improvement. The proxy setups are, you can get the back end and the front ends independent. That's a pretty big improvement from before, and there are many other additions to the software. Things for if it breaks down, things to know when you're blocked, things to fix your computer if you can't get it to work, different services. We got the rotating scrape method, which it means you can go here. I'll pick another one. Let's go to super pages. So you can go search on the service directly, or you can go through a search engine and then go to the service. And there's, like I'm saying, there's a whole bunch of other ways, things that you're not going to be able to get if you continue on with the Mobile Renegade. So you need to update if you want to see these different, or you want to have a chance to use these different options that have been put in here. Now, for you guys who really like the old look, there's a way for you to have that old look as well. So don't sweat it. It's just click a button or click two buttons and you're good to go. So I forgot the whole time that I was going to run a Facebook search, so give me a second to set this up. 10:30. Alright, remember, we're not going super fast here. I just have this set up so you can see it work. The data for the Facebook plugin now has the opportunity to do reviews. You can find it over here in the advanced section. So you can get Facebook reviews or not when you're running the plugin. You just turn it on or off. Yes, you can do that while the software is running. If you do want to get the reviews, you can change the size of the reviews so that you're not pulling back these huge walls of text, which some of them are. If you shorten it up, say 100, 200 characters, characters include spaces and punctuation. So if you do a short amount of characters like this, you should be able to visually just see real easily. See what I mean? So if you just have that, you should be able to see whether it's a negative review or a positive review, or a review that requires your attention. Alright, now this clean Facebook suggest, what that means is when Facebook makes the pages, the business pages, if they're missing a field such as the street address or a phone number or an email address, Facebook will insert the words suggest location or suggest website or suggest email. What you want to do, if you don't want to scrape that and have it put in the grid, then you check this button and you have it cleaned out. You definitely want to have it cleaned out if you're going to be running the mobile check or the email digger. Alright, so Alright, so if you're running Mobile Renegade right now, you're not getting any of these reviews. Or maybe I did put those in, I don't really remember. But you don't have all the other options that are going to go with it. We're going to be putting some filters in here pretty shortly. So when you click on this header, instead of having to drop or within this drop down instructions, there's going to be something that says like run filters, and it's going to go ahead and color code the review areas based on your filter. So blue would mean like negative review, or red would mean like a negative review, and blue would mean like a okay review based on words that you have set up. And I'll explain all that. Anyway, that's coming very shortly. And we get the mobile threads on, but we don't have the email digger on, so I'm just gonna turn that on real quick just to show you one little difference. I'm going to click the save now. Up here you're going to see this progress bar go across. Let me close it. Okay, so I'm going to click now. Okay, so that blue bar, that tells you when everything's being saved. If it's orange, that's when it's running the email checker. Yeah, orange is the email checker, blue is the save, and there's one other color, and that's what the mobile check is, and I don't know why, but I can't think what that color is right now. Alright guys, I think that's enough for now. Again, if your Mobile Renegade doesn't look like this, then click on the link below and sign up for the webinar and come see us.